Talking of updates, MIUI gets a big update in MIUI 11. So let's talk about some of the coolest features on MIUI 11 on the Redmi K20 and the K20 Pro. Hey Mi fans, I'm Ankit. Some of you know me as Gadgetwala, and today we are going to talk about 11 of the coolest new features of MIUI 11. And the new features have completely blown me away once again. So let's dive straight in and take a look at some of the coolest features. So let's start with the alarms I was talking about. They're really soothing, right? Well, dynamic alarms is a really cool feature on MIUI 11. And especially nature sounds is my favorite bit. So no two mornings are ever the same. Don't you think smartphones are also like people? They don't really want to be left alone. FOMO, you see, which is why I love the always on display on my K20 Pro. Seriously, the astronaut just popping out gives a whole out of this world experience on my K20 Pro. But with MIUI 11, we brought a whole different degree of customization to the always on display and the lock screen. Now I know all of us would love to have our own Jarvis personal assistant, but till such time that it's physically and scientifically possible to do that, there's MIUI 11 to help. That literally works like your own assistant on your K20 series. All you have to do is fire up the Notes app and click this button to add any task. Bills to pay, meetings, grocery shopping, or even picking up a gift for your special someone. MIUI 11 makes all of this a breeze. Okay, now that we've got your tasks sorted, let's take a look at a feature which is really going to make you a star at work. Now imagine a scenario which I'm sure you may find yourself in a lot, especially given our internet connections in the country. You're at an important meeting and your boss asks you for a document which you have saved and you don't really have access to internet. Now you have two options. Number one, search for a Wi-Fi connection. Number two, call up a colleague who's always resourceful and he or she may get that document to you in that meeting. But what happens when you instantly want to transfer a document from your phone to your boss's phone or your colleague's phone? Thanks to a brand new feature on MIUI 11 called MiShare, you can do this without any internet connection. This uses Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to transfer important documents at a blazing fast speed without any internet connection. How cool is that? So MiShare is a really cool and convenient cross-platform file transfer application with which you can transfer any kind of files, documents, or images between devices at the click of a button without any internet connection. Now, before I talk about the next feature, I have a question for you. How many times have you found yourself in a situation when you've gone for a night out with your friends and you're trying to split the bill and figure out which friend is liable to pay how much? There's always that teetotaler friend that hasn't had anything to drink, so they shouldn't pay as much, and there's always that bottomless pit of a friend who goes on drinking, so obviously their bill amount would be far more significant. So always you're toggling between the bill amount, a WhatsApp screen, and a calculator. Yeah, that's not really cool, is it? Which is why we have a whole new feature on MIUI 11 called floating calculator. Now it's not levitating because it's doing some yoga, but it basically is a PIP, a picture-in-picture, which basically means that the calculator acts as an overlay on top of any other app, window, or screen. So you could be checking flight tickets and calculating something. You could be planning your travel and figuring out the conversion rate from the international currency to INR, and the calculator is always there on top of any app that you want. How awesome is that? So remember, right up top I said I'm going to share 11 top features of MIUI 11. Now you don't need a calculator for this, but how many features have I shared already? 5. That's right. 5 features in this video and 6 features in the next video. So stay tuned to that. And also I'd love to hear from you. What is your favorite feature? Right from the nature sounds and the dynamic alarms to wake up to the incredible work and productivity features like MiShare and the floating calculator, or the brand new way of creating reminders and tasks. Let me know what you think is the coolest feature and what you are looking forward to sharing most. I personally cannot get over the floating calculator. It is by far my favoriteest feature ever. So share this with everyone who you think who can benefit from MIUI 11, not just on the K20 and the K20 Pro phones, but on a whole host of devices. Remember, this is a phased out rollout, so in case it hasn't come to your Xiaomi device yet, hold on, all good things take good time. Thank you so much for catching us on this one, and stay tuned for the next one.